In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to run cover 2 defense properly, how to disguise your defense, all that stuff. And everything that I show you in today's video is going to work in Madden 22 very easily. So make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. As soon as they start dropping the Madden 22 news, I'll bring it to you guys. Probably be late behind other YouTubers, but you guys know how we roll. Now, for cover 2, I don't really run cover 2 in Madden 21. However, you just got to know the adjustments behind it. If you're just running stock cover 2 over and over, you're going to get toasted by the better players. So coaching adjustments, what we're going to do is we're going to leave our cornerback matchups to balance. We're not going to put them by speed. And then we're going to go ahead and change our flats to 10 and our curl flats to 25 for cover 2, okay? Because this is how we want to run it. And I'll explain to you guys the thinking process and all that behind it as we go along. Now, I am in the multiple defense playbook and I just need to sub in people. So what you want to do is you're primarily going to be using the guy on the left. So right here where Kirksey is, I got to get him out of that position. So what I'm going to do is take Savage out, put Holman in his position, come over here, put Savage, and then I'm going to take my safeties and put them in here. Let's make sure is this guy's safety. Yeah, Redmond's on here on the safety. I got Green and I have Savage. All safeties right here behind the line. And then we have Holman there. You can make other adjustments if you want, but this is pretty much, you know what? I'm lying to you guys. We're going to be we're going to do this different. We're going to actually be let's go ahead and put Black here. And then we're going to go ahead and put Savage here. We're actually going to be using this guy. I'm sorry. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't really use cover 2. I used to use it. It used to be my main defense, but I haven't been using it this year. So although it does say go to 80% of the time, it doesn't make sense for some reason. I guess because of this labbing account. Okay, so Tampa 2. Okay, now the base setup, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you the base setup. Let's just go to doubles in. Doesn't matter. Okay, base setup for cover 2 defense is what people tend to do is they'll base align their defense by holding wire triangle or pressing wire triangle and then left stick to the right for base align. This is just going to put everybody in their default positions. And the next thing they do is they take this middle guy and they put him on a middle third. So he goes on a middle third, and this is the base setup. Now, the problem is there's going to be a lot of holes, specifically in the middle of the defense. And since we're placing our cloud flats out to the flat, he'll have the flat route read if he wants it. So we let him snap the ball. You'll see that this defense, it does have some holes in it. You'll see it, and the quarterback's probably going to light us up right here in the middle of the field. Boom. Actually, we're actually playing pretty good, bro. We're actually playing some pretty good defense. Oh my goodness. All right. So you guys are already seeing that cloud flat adjustment. I'll show you an instant replay while we put it to 10 yards because it mimics a soft squat. Now, the difference between putting your cloud flats in 10s rather than using soft squats is in man up principle, soft squats will take off and leave their assignment, and then someone can come across on that side of the field and really screw you. So the base setup, remember, we'll be using this guy over here, but remember, he's got the flat route, but this guy drops and he plays the position of a cloud and a hard flat. Now, here's what I mean by this. This is the difference. Why we put him to 10 is because if he's in a regular cloud flat, he's going to drift backwards further, okay? Maybe another 6-7 yards. If you put him in 10, he's going to sit lower, okay? He's going to sit lower. He's going to sit exactly where you tell him to sit. That's where he's going to sit. And that makes it to where he can make a play really quick. So he can cover behind him a little bit, and then he can cover down low a little bit. My apologies for the instant replay, bro. I am trash. So as you see, again, base aligning, putting this guy in the middle, and remembering with your user, you have to cover the middle of the field because, well, that's where it's going to be very weak. So boom, right here. Cover that, let that go by, come over here back with your user. And with this play, he's got nobody to go to. With that play, there's just nobody. Okay, and we're already in a X factor with this guy. Now, once you start playing better opponents, they're going to know. Okay, so he's covering the flat. I can't throw the flat. I can't throw in the middle of the field. What he's going to start targeting is he's going to start targeting behind your cloud flat. So this area right here where I am with Alexander is a perfect spot. Flood concepts with a flat route. And a corner route with a streak. So the streak is going to take care of your deep half on this side, and the cloud flat is going to have to focus on the out route or the flat route, and then this part of the field behind him becomes wide open. So then how do we slow that down? This is something else that you can do right here. You can create a Mabel in cover 2 as well. So you're going to go ahead and base align, put Y on a middle third, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to put Alexander, you're actually going to shade underneath, so that gives you hard flats, and then you take this guy Redmond and put him on a curl flat. Okay, so this is how we slow down anything. Now, if they're on the left hash, you're only making this adjustment on the right side of the field. If they're on the right hash, you're making this adjustment on the left side of the field, because people are more inclined to throw it to that side, and that's how we're playing it. We're playing chess. So now, what is our assignment? Well, we just had to change our assignment with our user to the middle of the field plus over here on this side. So this whole area with your user is something that you're gonna have to focus on with this setup. So as he snaps the ball, we're gonna try our best. He'll probably dot us up, but we're gonna try our best. So right here, boom, we got the flat there. He's got nowhere to go because of the flat route. We have the curl flat. So if they try to throw like corner strike, whatever, matter of fact, I should be picking something like that, right, on offense. We'll set up that one more time, and then I'll show you guys one more setup that you can use with Tampa 2. I'm just trying to help you guys out, man, with the little knowledge that I know, right? You know what I mean? There's bench pivot. I guess we could use bench pivot. Z spot. Let's just do Z spot. Okay, so right here, same thing, baseline. This guy goes on a middle third. We shade underneath, and then put this guy on a curl. Boom. Okay, so now we have a hard flat, curl flat. We know our assignment. I should have put Z Smith in there for a better pass rush, but this is the coverage aspect. Okay, cover this side right here. This guy, oh, I got the user alert because I mean, I read that. That was easy. That was an easy read. So he couldn't go to the corner route, the flat route, because we got those covered. We're running that with this cover too. So remember, base aligning, put this guy on a middle third, shade underneath, and put this guy on a curl flat, spread the D line. And now we know our assignment right here on defense is to watch the middle of the field plus the right side of the field. So right here, I'm going to have to give up something, which is he's going to coming back for this guy. I'm going to just stay down there. So let's see if he throws something else. Let's do that. Base align, shade underneath, curl flat, spread the D line if you want. And I'm going to just sit low with this guy. Okay, I'm going to just sit low with him. Sit low right here. See who he throws it to. He's got nobody. He's got to throw it away. So you see what I'm saying? We stopped that concept. He can't throw the corner route. He can't throw the flat route. Now, he could stretch out the defense by sending the guy that's coming on the middle of the field on a streak. How are they not going to do that as far as the AI goes? Now, another setup that you can do, you can disguise it and make a cover 3 out of this play. So what we're going to do is we're going to base align, put this guy on an inside third, okay, and then put our outside corners in outside third. So X goes on a outside third and B goes on an outside third. So now we have a cover 3 shell. We switch our user to Holman, okay, and then you can do whatever you want with this guy, okay? So you can put him on a flat, right? You have vertical hooks, and you can take A and put him on a curl flat and then shade down and over the top. I use this setup a lot in game as well for when they need a lot of yards, okay? This is one of the ones that I set up whenever they need a lot of yards, homies. And it works quite well because I have vertical hooks, mid reads. I have the inside third. All I got to do is watch the right side of the field myself. Now, he's probably going to dot me up because remember, we're not playing for short yards. We're playing for max coverage in the backfield. And if you really want to maximize the backfield, what you do is you'll base align, put these guys in there, and then leave LB down here, and then still user Savage on this side, right? Leaving no flats, but the middle of the field and over the top is going to be covered 100% with no worries. But like I said, you got the flats open, he can hit the flats, but we're giving that. It's situational. It's something that you guys are going to have to learn to give up. So if it's 3rd and 20, or they go for it on 4th down, 4th and 17, guess what? I'm giving him the flats, and I'm going to play the back of the field. The first down line is what I'm going to do as far as my defense goes. And that's what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to share with you guys the coverage aspects and how to set it up. And just if you want to run this cover 2, you can. It just takes a lot more adjustments than what you would typically do out of cover 3 defense, but it can still be done. Love you guys, man. Peace.